Hi, I'm Robert Osborne. For the rest of this Tuesday, we're going to be showing films directed by Edgar G. Ulmer, best known to most today for his film Detour, which shot in only 6 days in 1945 on a minuscule budget and is now considered a classic of the film noir genre. Ulmer began his association with show business actually in his native Austria, working as a set designer for the famed stage director Max Reinhardt. Ulmer entered the movie arena in Germany as an assistant to the director F.W. Murnau, coming to the United States to help with the art direction on Murnau's 1927 silent classic Sunrise. Well, after that, Ulmer stayed in Hollywood and eventually became a director at the Universal Studios, making such films as the 1934 version of The Black Cat with Boris Karloff and Bela Lugosi. It was also at Universal that he really sealed his fate in Hollywood. He had an affair with the wife of a Universal producer who happened to also be the nephew of the big boss at Universal, Carl Laemmle. Well, because of that, the story goes that Ulmer was blackballed not only by Laemmle, but also by all the other major studios in Hollywood. And for several years, he survived only by directing Yiddish language features and industrial films. However, he later found a home at the Poverty Row studio of PRC, those letters standing for Producers Releasing Corporation, which is where he made Detour, which we'll be showing later tonight. Well, that movie caused no fuss at the time at all, but was discovered many years later by film buffs, especially those in France like Francois Truffaut and Jean-Luc Godard. Several of Ulmer's other movies at PRC also earned the attention of film critics after the fact. And we have one of those films for you now. It's called Her Sister's Secret, a film which later was claimed to be ahead of its time because of the way it deals with what was then a taboo subject for any film, an out-of-wedlock pregnancy, which it does talk about, but in a very non-sensationalized manner. So here from PRC and from Edgar Ulmer in 1946, a movie starring Nancy Coleman, Philip Reed, and Margaret Lindsay. Here's Her Sister's Secret.